Hello and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I had any hair content that I actually wanted to film, but luckily I brought some new hair products, so I wanted to do a review. So when I did my review for MoKnowsHair back last summer, I said that I eventually wanted to do a review for the stylers, and MoKnowsHair had a sale over Valentine's Day, so I was finally able to pick up the curl primer and the smoothing pudding. Now, in her original line, I tried everything, and one of the things that I actually didn't like was the curl primer, because the original one, it was, it's a spray leave-in, and it just felt like there was nothing on my hair when I used it. So I did want to give it another try, and I actually did really enjoy the curl primer this time around. It's supposed to detangle your hair, and it's supposed to give it some definition before you actually get to the styling portion of your hair. And I will say that it did exactly what's on the tin. It did help me detangle, and I did get some nice definition before I moved on to the smoothing pudding. I like the scent also, but one thing I will say about the scent, because this time around all the products have a different scent, whereas originally they all had the same scent, is it smells really good. I really like it, but it is kind of strong, and I do have a little bit of a sensitivity. Like, I don't mind perfumes and colognes, but it's just a little bit strong. So we'll see how that goes the rest of the week, if it gets any less strong, but it's not too big of a deal because it does smell good. Now, the smoothing pudding was a styler I really enjoyed the first time around, and I mostly used it to do finger coils. That's what I decided to do today. And with her products, you do want to use more water, she's mentioned that, than product to make sure it spreads. And so I actually ended up not using a whole lot, and I didn't really need to, because this pudding, this version, is a lot, the consistency feels thicker than the original one. The original one did feel kind of light, like a pudding, but this one has like a more buttery, thick texture, almost kind of like paste, but it feels a lot thicker. So I actually can't wait to use it for twist and see how that turns out. But like I said previously, I mostly used it to do finger coils, so that's why I decided to go ahead and do this time around. She's mentioned that you can use it as a wash and go, but I found with curling creams and puddings, which I enjoy all of those, I usually don't use them for like a wash and go. I do use them for like twists or like a style like I'm doing right now, finger coils. Specifically if I guess I want more definition, but at any rate, finger coils it is. And so you'll just see me finishing doing that up. I'm just going to show like this bottom section, and then I'll show myself doing the top section. And then I showed what my hair looked like when I was all finished. And then I filmed a little clip of me earlier in the day so that you can see what it looks like a day after. I actually also let my hair air dry. Now, usually with these types of styles, I will sit under my hooded dryer, but I was doing my hair late in the evening the other night, and I was tired, and it was kind of like a weird wash day for me, because when I went to style my hair, I found out that there was still shampoo in it, so I had to go back and rinse it out again. So at this point, I was super tired, and I definitely didn't feel like sitting under a hooded dryer. And also, lately, I've been styling my hair like on damp but not soaking wet hair. So usually by the time I'm done styling, my hair is only slightly damp. And so if I leave it to air dry, it'll definitely be air dry before I go to bed, which in this case is exactly what happened. It was fully dry before I went to bed, no problem. And like I said, I just wanted to show what it looked like the day after, which you will see, just so you can see, what it looked like fully dry. It was a little flat. I mean, I made a joke that said I looked like a page boy, a cute page boy, but a page boy nonetheless, because there wasn't like a whole lot of volume yet, but that'll be resolved as the week goes on and my hair gets bigger. And I'm actually one of those people where I don't mind when your hair kind of looks compact and shrunken up when you first do a style, and then you just let it get bigger. I definitely don't like, trying to pick it out and make it have a lot of volume on the first day, because in a weird way, I guess I feel like it defeats the purpose when you do that, but that's just a personal preference. So yeah, but overall, consensus after having tried the updated products is that they're really good. And I'm really glad that she went back to the drawing board and decided to relaunch her line, because I really enjoyed the first line. I enjoyed the scent and I enjoyed the products, but she really did improve on them. Like I said, I really enjoyed the curl primer this time around, and I enjoyed the smoothing pudding, especially because it's like a thicker consistency now. So, kudos to MoKnowsHair, and thanks for watching.